Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another episode of the Hello Guys podcast. We are on episode 11, and I don't know if I actually celebrated our 10th episode, but it came really fast, I think, and I didn't realize it was 10. I was like, okay, 10, we didn't really do anything crazy, but this is the 11th episode and also the New Year's special, I guess, but it's the 5th part and the last part of the podcast for this year. We are going to be back, and of course, in 2021. But a little announcement is that the first week of 2021, there's not going to be a podcast. I'm going to skip that week because I'm going to take a little break for about a week, and then I'm going to get back because I've done a lot of content on the channel for recently, both for the podcast, and I want to take a little break when we start because I don't know what the world is going to look like when we are coming back from that. So I'm just going to take a little break, and then we'll be back a week after that. And then we're going to go into the format of having every other week, and then I'm going to bring in a person that is one of my friends probably and stuff like that in between episodes. But it's going to be more of the bigger, I'm making quotations for the people on Spotify, for other weeks and stuff like that. So, but the first week is not going to be one, so you're not going to miss out. But I'm just going to take a little break, and then we're going to start up going every other week, every week still in a way. But I don't know. You will see it when it comes out. You know how it's gonna go, and this is gonna give me a little bit more time to get a hold of people that is across the world and stuff like that, and find a time to talk to them and stuff like that. Some of them are pretty fast to do so. Others would like to, it takes a little bit more time. So, and I want to spread out the episodes a little bit more than I have. It's pretty intense doing one every single week when you have to bring on a person that is living across the world, basically. Even though there's not much planning into it, it still is quite a lot. And yeah, that's just how it is. So this episode is going to be a look back of all the episodes with the people, not the episodes that I did by myself, but the episodes that we did. So we did first one with AM, we did one with Detroit Gamer, Skyrider, Minute, and Equinox, and then Rex as well. So those going to be 6 episodes. I'm going to talk in between each of them, but you're going to listen in like 10 minutes of the episode, probably like the 10 first minutes of the episode, and you can like it's kind of like a look back of all of these here episodes. It's going to be a little bit longer episode but it's just going to be, so if you already have listened to it, it's more like a kind of a look back of the 2020 episodes that we have. We're probably going to do like one next year, but we'll see what happens. That's a whole year from now, so we're not going to bother us with that yet. But the first episode, of course, of the Hello God podcast was, of course, with AM, a wonderful guy that I want to bring on again in 2021. I don't know when, but it's going to be not one of the first episodes for sure. It's going to be a ways down the road because I want, some stuff to happen in his life, right? So we can, hey, remember we talked about that? Yeah, how's that? And, all that stuff. But he's a wonderful guy. Love him dearly. He's a great, great content creator. And, of course, I'm going to link down in the description, if you're on YouTube, all the people's information that I did in each episode. So you guys can check it all together if you want to. Or you can go back checking out the other episode as well. And for the people on Spotify, thank you so much for listening. And also this time I will also make an outro, so just a little bit different. I know. But the first segment, or the first one, was the first episode ever of the Hello Guy podcast was with AM. So again, thank you for him for coming on. And this is AM. So just so you know, I'm recording now. So just
okay.
Yeah, so So I'm doing the intro and stuff like that before, I'm after this. I'm gonna do like an intro. I'm gonna do an outro and stuff like that. So basically, It's just for me and you to hang out, talk for an hour. You can play whatever you want to, but I'm gonna play Tro for this session.
Okay.
But it's just hanging out, talking. There's not much to it. I do call it like a podcast to you because
I'm talking to Wahoo.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That's the whole point. It doesn't has to be genuine, but you know what I mean. It's like it's unedited. If there's something that I ask you and you don't want to answer it or anything like that, it's totally cool and stuff like that. It's basically just two people talking together, random stuff. It can be like I said about. It can be life. It can be, what you had for breakfast, or it can be about gaming. Probably ask you, of course, some gaming, maybe some questions. But it's just you can ask me questions as well. It's not more like that. But yeah, I can't really show you what it is because I haven't done an episode before. But
No, sounds good.
it's just hanging out. So yeah, I saw you were streaming.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep. Streaming some Genshin Impact right now.
yeah, I've been playing a little bit. I don't know. Usually, I'm not into most Asians MMO thingies because they usually go like they have a high. I was about to say impact, but that would be like too much of a pun. But it's too much of speed. Like it's like going. I don't know. It's just fast.
No,
Fast pace.
I understand.
But I do need to ask you because well, I could have asked you in chat as well. But that North game, whatever it's called, is that isn't it, what is it
Northgard?
called? What's it called? Sorry.
Northgard.
What's that?
So Northgard, it's like RTS. So like Warcraft 3, StarCraft, Stronghold. If you played those type of games before, Age of Empires. It's like a game like that. So basically, you choose a clan, and there's different clans. So each clan has its own characteristics. So if you're like the Wolf clan, if you defeat animals, you get meat back, so you get food back from defeating them. If you are the Horse clan, your war chiefs can mine, so you don't have any miners. Only your war chiefs can mine. So you choose different clans and you go through and you can play it against people. So you can play like PvP. So you can play against other people and try to beat them. And there's different ways you can win. You can win by either trade. So by trading, you can win, you got to get to a certain score and you can win that way. You can win by fame, and fame is accumulated many different ways.
Oh, that's the same thing like Age of Empires thing, right? Like they had the Wonders, whatever it's called.
Yep.
Yep.
There's lore, which is like if you accumulate enough lore, and it's kind of like the Wonders, thing like that. And then you can win by domination, which basically you got to just defeat them. So there's many different ways you can win, and depending on how you play, you can change it which ways you can win. And yeah, it's a fun game. I really enjoy it. I played through the story, which is really cool because the story starts out as like basically your father is killed, and you're trying to get back at the clan that killed your father, and trying to get back your heirloom that they took from you and stuff like that. And it goes through like a whole story, and it's really cool. And then there's like conquest, which is basically different maps have certain objectives that you have to complete, and if you don't, and you got to try to complete them while there's certain stuff going on as you're playing against like the AI as well, which is pretty fun.
Sorry to anybody those who like watching the game throw crash, so that's why I was laughing. Sorry, it was not about you, but
oh no, it's all good.
It was just, suddenly there was just a black screen for people, I guess, and you would keep talking, so that's good. Like the people wouldn't like. So yeah, is it mobile as well as the Shenzhen?
Genshin?
No, the Genshin, North game is that
Northgard? I don't know if it's a mobile. I believe. All I know is that it's on Steam, so I haven't seen anything about mobile, but again, I haven't really looked into it too much.
But it could look like a mobile game, right? Like it.
Yeah, I mean, it could definitely. I mean, it's like Clash of the Clans-esque type of game,
A Risk,
but
you know that.
Yeah,
board
Risk.
game. Risk.
Yeah.
You play board games?
Something like that. I have dabbled in board games. Yes.
Oh, okay. Did you? Who you're playing with if you play board games? Oh, who have you played? Your wife and.
So yeah, normally board games would be like friends, family members. Usually like get-togethers like that. It's normally when I would play board games. It's usually like an occasion that happens, like where there's like just a group of people together. And that's usually when we'll we'll break out the board games and play. But normally we play like cards. Cards are like the main thing that I would play with friends or our family. It's something I would normally do.
Okay. So I just for the people that are listening in, I know AM from, well, I'll probably say it in intro as well, but I might as well say it here as well. I guess they're more of the story. I guess I won't tell that in the intro, so people have some juicy to actually listen in. We met at TwitchCon actually.
Yep, TwitchCon 3 years ago now.
2 years ago, 2018.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just over 2 years now, yeah. And I also met your wife,
Yep, you met my wife. She was there as well with me.
yeah, she's a cool person.
She's cool, and met your friends as well. They're pretty cool as well.
Yeah, Thomas, the one of the guys. Yep. He has a girlfriend now.
Whoa,
yeah.
Good for
he was really looking for one when we were over there.
Yeah, I mean that's how I found my wife. I just went on the mail order bride, and that's how I got her.
Well, he kind of did the same thing ish. No, like she.
Just kidding. By the way.
Sorry, what?
I said I'm just kidding. By the way.
Oh, okay. I'm not kidding though.
Oh, okay.
No, the thing was that he. I actually don't know how they met though, but it was something about. The story is that she came to Denmark and because she was talking to a guy, and then suddenly the guy didn't want to talk to her anymore, or didn't like.
Yep.
He brought her to Denmark, and then he was just not interested in her anymore, and if they didn't want to get married or didn't get married, she can't stay in the country, and then accidentally they found each other or something like that, and yeah. She seems like genuine.
90-day fiance type stuff.
Huh?
Was she trying to like get into the country?
Yeah, I think so in some way, but I don't want to say like it was she's trying to scam him of anything. She seemed very genuine about it, actually, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not, but he says it's not, and he's happy, so I think that's something.
I guess that's the important part, if he's happy, that's that's good.
Yeah. Not that it doesn't matter where you get love from, but just if you really want it.
Comes in all different shapes and sizes and different types.
That was your wife. You said you were talking to me, right? Or
I was talking to you.
Oh, okay. So yeah, and Morten is coming to my birthday actually in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks.
Nice. Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you. I'm turning 35.
Let's go.
Does that make you? I don't know. Are you older than me, or am I older than you?
I am older than you, not by much.
Okay. So it's not bad turning 35.
I mean, it's honestly, age is just a number. So it all depends on how you feel, because you could be, 25 but feel like you're 50, and you could be 35 but feel like you're.
All right, so that was AM. The next person that was on was Detroit, a gamer, another lovely guy. He's absolutely amazing, great content creator, and all in all, just a stand-up guy. It's not like a guy you would be like. I'll say same with AM, just be your friend. I have of course met AM in real life, so I haven't Detroit gamer yet. Maybe next year we'll get to meet up. I'm hoping to go to America. I've talked about this before in the other episodes that I want to go to America. Over in the fall of 2021. I hope that the world has gone like a little bit more chill by then, right? But Detroit gamer, absolutely amazing guy. And yeah, he was on episode 2. He was like the second guy or second person to come on the podcast. So absolutely amazing, and thank you so much to him for him coming on. So with not more further ado, this is the some part of the episode with Detroit Gamer.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Hi.
I'm here.
You got admin powers, by the way, so I don't have to do a whole bunch of stuff. So don't like change anything, please.
I am deleting everything. Everything
cool.
must die.
What?
Said everything must die.
Everything must die? No, please. I have a family. Be gentle.
Don't worry. I'm terrible with Discords. I have someone that sets up my Discord for me because I'm an idiot.
So like what is it called? Volunteer, or is it like somebody you pay? Or...
Oh no, just someone in my stream. He's A Money. He's if you look at my Discord, he's I think he gave himself title of simp.
I see.
Yeah.
So how's work?
Didn't really do much of that.
So
I like clock. Are you live right now or no?
Well, I'm not streaming it. It's not a stream. It's local recorded. So.
Oh,
yes,
local
we are going. We are.
We're going. All right.
Everything you say and will be used against you in a quarter.
Man, didn't give me a heads up at all.
No, because it's you always welcome to like if I ask you something and you don't like, we haven't script. It's not scripted. So some people might think it is.
It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not scripted. I swear. I don't worry. I don't script anything for YouTube. I've been told so many times, like, just script your videos, script them, write down a script. I'm like, no, that sounds like work.
It sounds like work, exactly. Like, I wish that everybody like made YouTube videos, right? Because then people would realize like how much time goes into like nothing, just like recording, editing, and like it takes up so much time just doing what we do, because I don't do a script either. I do write down a few things,
I write down nothing.
Yeah, but like I'm talking about like minimum things. It's like it's not really.
Oh no, like I mean, I thought about that. Like people like, oh, like write down script or like write down like things that you want to say so you like remember them. And I'm just like, I don't even want to do that. I just like, because I mean, I used to do a lot of YouTube like before I started doing Twitch. I used to do like recording off of my 360. I used to do like Borderlands 2 playthroughs and stuff like that. And it was fun for a little while, and then I started hating it, so I just like completely stopped. And then I got into Twitch, and Twitch is like so much easier because you just hit the button and you just play games, and it's easy. Like it's live, so like you just kind of do what you want to do and play with people, and there's where YouTube is like it's so much more structured,
Yeah, I think there of course there's a difference to what is what, but I don't know if it's easier to Twitch. I don't know. Sometimes
my opinion it is.
Huh?
My opinion it is.
I just feel
know
like
it.
I like YouTube as well. It's two different ways of making content, and I enjoy one just as much as the other one, I think, because like you said, it's just turning things on and then you just go. But YouTube, I can do it whenever I have time. I don't have to be. Sometimes I can when I stream. It's like then you're there. You can't you can take a break for sure, but you can't be like sit down and watch a YouTube video because you're kind of bored of doing the same thing over and over again.
I mean, playing games off stream is like a million times different than playing them on stream, because on stream you're like obligated to play the game.
Yeah, you have to be interactive and stuff like that, and I like doing that, but there's sometimes I also just want to.
Yeah, and a lot of times like off stream it's just like I'm like right now I'm like playing a lot of Warframe, so like off stream I'm just like I'll do like a mission, or I'll just kind of like run around and just jump around my ship, because like sometimes I don't even want to do anything.
And I also feel like, and I know a lot of people do that as well, talk to other people, but I feel like you lose something like by talking to somebody else, except if it's you know, if people have somebody to talk to in the chat, if you know what I mean. Like if you have a big chat
Oh,
and people can talk to each other,
yeah,
but people, you know,
yeah,
smaller streamers, people want to join a smaller streamer because they want more interaction with
yeah,
the streamer itself. So
yeah. I mean, I've had a lot of like new followers and stuff come into stream, or like from Trove or Warframe. They're just like like he's like, I remember this one guy. He just came in like a week ago, I think, and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna drop you a follow because you actually answered my question or like acknowledged me." And like he's like, I've been to a few streams where they didn't even notice me, and it's like, well, I mean, I feel like if you're gonna stream, I mean, the point of streaming, in my opinion, is to interact with others. I mean, if you're not gonna interact with others, then just don't stream.
yeah, I don't get the people that. So I have a friend who he turns on his stream once in a while, and he just like they just listen to music and stuff like that. So I didn't like. The point is, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
what is the point? Like you kind of feel like you're wasting your time by doing that, you know?
I mean, like I always say, like, I mean, I play the games I want to play, and I if I'm not having fun playing a game, like, I'm not having fun playing Trove anymore for right now.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm going to be playing Trove because, like, oh, I get a lot of viewers. Like, I just played the Trove on, what was it, Tuesday? Or, no, it was Wednesday. That's when the Halloween event came out, right?
Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, they moved it a day.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had, like, I think I peaked at, like, 20 viewers, and, my Warframe streams aren't going to get that, but I also rather play Warframe because I'm at least having fun playing Warframe. I'm not going to play something just because of the views. And it's like, I'm going to play this game anyway. I get home from work, and that's like one of the first things I do is one, play my dog because my dog is adorable. And the second thing is I get on video games because that's what I do. I love playing video games.
Yeah.
So it's like, streaming really isn't that, an extra thing for me. It's just, something fun to do and to interact with people. I love playing with other people.
Yeah. So it's, but it also it's not a job, but you do have to work at it.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just be like.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have to keep a schedule. Like, I know, like, for me, like, I try to start between 8 and 9 o'clock at night. And so, like, if it's 9 o'clock and I'm, like, haven't started yet, I'm like, oh, crap, I gotta start, I gotta get going. Because, like, that's, like, one thing I always tell, like, people, like, because I'm sure you've had that, too, where you have people that ask you, like, oh, like, how do you like start streaming? Like, what are your advices for a starting streamer? And my advice is always keep a schedule.
Yeah, exactly. But you also, some days you just don't feel like it, and that's what I like also about like the difference between, like I was talking about before, YouTube. You can do it whenever you feel like you want to do it. Like you can put out, like I did a few videos before we started today, and and that didn't take out time. I could make my dinner while I was doing it, while it was rendering and stuff like that. You can't really do that as a streamer unless you like.
I mean, and
I wouldn't
then
say lucky, but if you're a big streamer, people are always gonna hang out and you're always gonna be like that. But it's not really like that. It's not a complaint about between big streamers and small streamers. It's just more like you want to keep that viewer,
I mean,
entertained.
And you can like not like want to stream, but then you start streaming. And, oh, sorry, I'm sorry, puppy. I didn't mean it.
And it will abuse called Peter.
I know. I'm so sorry.
What dog?
Anyway,
what is it? What is the dog you have?
Shiba.
Oh yeah.
I moved.
I thought that was the name first.
I
thought when I heard it first time, I thought it was the name of it, like the dog's name was Shiba.
No, my dog's name is Cooper. The breed is Shiba Inu. It's a Japanese dog of the Akita family.
So why do you have a dog? It's just like, hey, I have a dog, or is it like I love dogs?
I don't know.
I can't live without dogs. You always been.
I mean, I have had a dog since I was in elementary school.
So yeah, your parents had. Or,
yeah, like
it's a family dog, right? Like.
Yeah. So I mean, but we've always had a dog or multiple dogs since then. Like since my first dog. Even when I was a baby, we had a cat for a little while, but ever since then we've had dogs. Like we've had a some kind of hound, like a basset hound or something like that. I can't think of the exact breed, but we had a Maltese. We had a Shih Tzu. Yorkie. We've had mixed dogs. We've had a couple, 3 Shibas actually. My mom has a Shiba Eskimo mix. My sister has a black Shiba, and I have the tan Shiba. But yeah, so it's just I've just always had dogs.
So that was Detroit Gamer episode number 2. We are going to move on to episode number 3 with none other than the amazing person, the grand woman of Skyrider. She is amazing, part of the Sky Sisters, as I call them. Skyrider and Sky the Virus. 2 wonderful women, and I got to talk to Skyrider. I've talked to her before on the other podcast as well. She's absolutely amazing and a wonderful creative person, and we got to talk about a lot of education and stuff like that, because it fascinates me, like how it is. A fun fact, it has nothing to do with with Skyrider, but now that we talk about education, Joe Biden, who is going to be the president of the United States, is going to do some stuff with like college and stuff like that, where it's going to be free, more of the Danish model and stuff like that. I know Barack Obama, not that it's going to turn into anything political, but took a lot of inspiration from Denmark and Scandinavia, because he could see that it just works out, and it does. And I hope that America can take some inspiration from that, because we have in Scandinavia, we're definitely taking some inspiration from America, taking like here and there the small things that we were, that really work out from America, because not everything is bad, but there's a few things that could be changed for sure, and done better. But that's not anything political and all. But it was a wonderful episode, and I love Skyrider dearly. She's amazing. It's amazing person, and also the first female, right, to come on the podcast as episode 3. So pretty cool as well. When this episode become a million people that are watching, right, then she'll be known as the first one, because there is more that are coming. So yeah, this was this is going to be episode number 3 with Skyrider. AM and Detroit had admin powers. They behaved.
Okay. I mean, to be honest, I won't even be using them anyways, because I'm just kind of vibing in my own Discord.
Oh, okay. I understand. So, hello.
Hello.
It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
I don't know if I should inform you, but we're already going, so I hope that
is totally fine.
It's not, I don't know if I should tell people to maybe listen to one of the episodes or something like that, because it's more so people can get the idea that it's not scripted, or the people that are on, not the people that are listening in.
Yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, I don't know. I didn't tell you to do that at all, but yeah.
To be honest, I was just coming in here because why not? And I don't have anything on me.
Well, this sounds like a nice Friday evening. I'll join.
Oh, Fridays.
Oh, sorry, I'm sipping my
Friday.
tea now, so sorry. Yeah, what?
Gotta have that tea.
And I'm playing some mini healer. It's like what would you call it kind of game? It's like a turn-based kind of game, but not really.
I've actually never heard of that, actually.
No, it's pretty good. I like it a lot, at least. But it's yeah, I like it. I made a few videos on it and stuff like that, so I kind of like it.
I might just look it up.
So I play a game. So it's also on Spotify. So if people listen to on Spotify, they can obviously not see the gameplay. But for the people that are watching on YouTube, I want them to have something to look at if they do, if they not just have it in the background. So so they get to see something, and maybe some of the people that are watching might. They might see, hey, that's the game I know from the channel. That's what I'm saying. But it's kind of funny. because you were on the third episode of State of Trove, if you remember that one, the old podcast.
Yeah, I remember that. That was
Yeah.
a while ago.
That's a while ago, yeah. I don't even want it. How long is that? Hold on.
That was probably a few years.
Yeah, it was when they still did the live streams and stuff. I was actually
Yeah.
kind of wondering if I if I made the same order as I did last time, or when I did that. I have to find the.
That'd be quite a coincidence.
That'd be kind of coincidence. It wasn't supposed to be like that at all. It was. No. Actually, you were on the second episode. I see. I think.
Well then.
Yeah, you were on the second episode. Killer T was on the first one. AM was first on the. I guess that's the fifth episode. I made 12 episodes actually. I'm pretty kind of nice that I made all 12 of them.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. But that was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, and I wanted to. A lot of people told me to. They really like the. They know that I can't do a Trove podcast anymore because like they don't really talk about anything that happened, so it's kind of hard to say, hey, you know, what's gonna happen? Nobody knows. So they kind of.
And honestly, I haven't been on that game in forever now.
No, you probably haven't done any. That's one of the questions I wanted to ask you. Is that you probably don't do any mods for it anymore, or have you done like some few?
I mean, all of the things that I've done are already up there. I know there's some that I have just sitting on the side that I haven't posted. I might post those, but like any future ones, probably not.
It's just because you don't want to anymore. Or you just didn't find the. Or
There's no drive for me to even do any more mods because at the moment I don't really play the game anymore. Well, at the time that I stopped was because of internet issues, because I couldn't run the game very well on my internet for the longest time, but now I have a better internet. It's like, oh, I'm already not playing anymore, so that's long gone.
But you were at college. Was it? I don't know how I don't know how it works in America, but you live on campus sometimes.
You can choose to live on the campus.
Yeah. You can choose. Yeah. So you haven't chosen to do so.
No, that would mean me having to have a steady job and such like that to even pay for the rent.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's not free. Nothing's free.
No, nothing's free. No, of course it's very not free. Especially in these day and age. That's a lot of things.
At least like when I'm in college, I've been giving these high-end programs to work with, but it's but still not free.
No. So what is it?
I mean, I've been giving them for free, but it's like it's only for a limited time, so I won't be able to like do anything on my own after I'm done with college.
So what are you educating yourself as?
Well, right now I am studying character animation. So like right now it's like my college has a program where, let me see if I can say it. It's like more of a group effort to making a student-made film. So like a short film, animated film.
So it's not like computers. It's not like animating. Well, you're using computers to animate, of course, but I'm thinking.
Well, obviously, yeah. We're using 2D and 3D software to make a short film.
Yeah.
So I'm being taught the actual pipeline to making an actual film. So that's like pre-production, production, and all those character concepts and everything that goes into how a film progresses.
Yeah, but it could also be, when we're talking animation, or it could also be for, like Pixar does, they animate, those kind of animations, but that's not what you do.
That's actually what we do, because
sorry.
What's really fun is that my professors used to work for Disney.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I totally messed that up. I meant the other way around. Sorry. Like, I mean, of course, that it's not for video games. It's for what Pixar does. That's what I meant. It's like,
yeah, it's similar to how we like make those like Pixar shorts and such like that. Short ones, not the super like 2-hour long films. No, we don't have the time for that.
No. But is that what you would that be the dream job to be like on like
I would
Disney
actually
or...
like to actually go into more of like a. To be honest, I would like to be in a game design, but that would mean me having to learn how to code and such like that, and that's gonna be a little tricky.
Really? Do you really have to know that? Can't you just like? Isn't there just animators that do things like with the characters and stuff like that?
I believe I probably need to research this a little bit more, but I think it requires at least some knowledge of it, just in case if you need to like, if, for example, put your animation in Unity and code and make sure that it loops into the right. So like having it on the idle animation, be able to sync that into like a walk or a run, or code it to a walk into a jump or whatever. I've only touched a little bit of that before I even got into the program, but it was a little bit. It was something I didn't really understand that much, even going through that specific class. I wish I knew a little bit more on how that part of animation, like gaming, like how it applies into gaming. But right now I'm learning how it applies to film.
So, but also, you know, what's it called? League of Legends, for example. They make like a lot of animations as well. I feel like not only for the game, but like outside of the game, like different kind of.
Yeah, they have their little short and their own little like short films.
Yeah, but would you consider that be gaming, or would that still be like making cartoons, if you can say it like that? Animation. All right, that was the episode with Skyrider. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Not only the part here, but also the whole episode. A wonderful, wonderful episode. I love it really much, a lot. And the next one we have on is Manut. I know I say his name incorrectly, but he's going to tell you how it is spelled. And he's another Danish person. Absolutely a wonderful guy, amazing guy. Super down-to-earth guy. Yeah, it was a great episode, even though he was very nervous that he was not going to do the small talk and stuff like that. But he did wonderful. I do love that episode so very much. It's probably going to be a theme for all of me saying about these episodes that I love all of them, because I'm really proud of all of them, and I'm really happy that people took the time to, come on the podcast, talk a little bit with me. Listen, you guys got something to listen to, create some content. Absolutely perfect way of creating things on the internet. I hope so as well. But check out the part here with Manut. I really enjoyed the episode. So here is Manut. Oh, there you are. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
So you could speak fairly great, so don't have to do all sorts of shenanigans or anything like that.
Yeah.
So did you read the questions I sent you?
Questions? I haven't done anything.
No, I'm joking with you. There's no questions. No, I wrote a 4-page essay I want you to answer. It's crazy mathematic problems. This is the podcast all about
42.
high-level mathematics.
No. Oh, then you got the wrong guy, that's for sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't even... Well, I could copy-paste, of course, something from the internet, but no.
Yeah, take a random essay from Harvard or something.
Exactly. Something you don't even understand yourself. You're like, is this even real, like, stuff? Like...
Let's go in depth about teleportation and teletransportation then.
Yeah. I wonder if I wouldn't call it magic, but like high level mathematics or something like that. Like the way people think is like, it's not. I'm not saying it's magic. I'm not calling them witches or wizards or something like that. But I'm thinking like the thoughts that goes into it, like is there something higher than what people are thinking now? You know, like where do you go from what we know now to the next thing, or have we peaked?
Yeah, like how did we go from fire to the wheel?
But that seems like fairly simple stuff in some ways, right? But you know, you had to, of course.
Yeah, I mean, for us now, but back then that was like sorcery.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just thinking like super advanced mathematics now. It's like they have to invent things like dimensions and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And
like
then
trying to figure out the core of a black hole, like it's not possible.
Are you into that? Like, are you into like well, I wouldn't say well, I could also ask about the tinfoil hat stuff, but are you into like stuff like that? Like
I mean, I like sci-fi, and I had a few discussions with some friends about the difference between teleportation and teletransportation, because one is technically murder, where the other one is duplication. But I can't back it up if you go into depth with it.
Yeah. I think Elon Musk actually said that he had high speed transportation that you could do, like put people in tubes and then transport them really fast. But you know, the body was the limits were the body. You know, they had the technology, but they just couldn't. Well, they don't have the technologies yet to have the body function afterwards. Like, if you know what I mean. Like, they had the technologies to send people. You know, not as fast, but.
So kind of like the suit you have to wear when you're in F-16. A pressure suit and stuff, otherwise your intestines are going to get squished or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I'm getting ganked, I think. I'm playing World of Warcraft, by the way. Classic.
I didn't know what I wanted to play while doing this, because I was like, I don't want to lose focus on anything, but I just went into a TFT match.
Maybe they're killing me. That's all right if they kill me. It's okay. But
it's just repair bills.
No, it's PvP, so it doesn't matter. It's okay. But I wasn't expecting to have this. I'm recording already, by the way. It's I saw you linking my stream, but it's not a stream thing. It's just local recording, and then I post it on YouTube and I post it on Spotify as well.
All right.
And we're already recording, so I can edit out all the bad things you say about me and just only put in the good things, you know.
So it's all the poop jokes.
No, it's completely unedited, and we talk just for an hour, and you know, it happens to be beneficial for not only hopefully some viewers that get to know a person better, get to know me better or something like that, but it's also just, I don't know what the conversation is gonna head into. So yeah, that's the whole premise of what all this is. I do play a game while I record it, because if you watch it on YouTube, I don't think anybody wants to have it in the background or on the side monitor for like an hour, just a black screen, for example. So I do put in some gameplay. But I don't talk about the game. I just have some kind of gameplay going on in some game I feel like playing. I mean,
you gotta have something to occupy the gray masses while you do other stuff as well.
But I'm pretty sure I can't, I also have to be a game that I can, you know, focus on the conversation and not on the gameplay, you know. If I play League of Legends,
it's gotta be a game where you can kind of go like, duh.
That's most of my way I play games anyways, you know. No, man, but
that's your secret.
We haven't spoken for a while now.
No.
So
you had your break, and then I haven't seen much of you, and I gotta be honest, I'm trying to keep up with way more streamers than I can actually watch. And it's slightly stressing me out, so I'm trying to cut cut it up into pieces. Like, okay, I'm gonna watch these two today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna watch these two. And like I saw here a few days ago, or was it yesterday, where you were on? I was like, yeah, definitely gonna go and say hi.
Yeah. Well, I don't stream very much anymore. It's mostly because everything I was thinking about became content, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just don't want to have everything I think about is being content. So I just took a break, and now I'm basically just oh damn it, I have to pick up a quest here.
I get that. Like I've placed my backlog, and it's got just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I think I have like 300 games in my backlog that I want to play, and a lot of them I bought only to stream them because I'm like, that's gonna be awesome to stream it. But you also gotta have the time for it.
Yeah, exactly. Damn it, I had to go back and pick up the quest, and then I died.
Oh,
and then died again. But yeah, you played all this horror games lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you actually played it today as well. I saw you playing the horror game.
Well,
again.
I mean, Phasmophobia, I'm higher than level 150, so it's kind of lost 99% of its spooks. I mean, it can still startle you when the ghost appears right in front of you, like bam, or be a little creepy when you can hear it following you. It's like, oh. Other than that, it's just like have fun with friends if people join me, and then see what happens. I just noticed today there's been added a new ghost that starts on its legs and then it gets down on all four and it comes after you. And another one of the ghosts I already knew. It's been done proper now, so it's actually way faster than me, because I was used to just, I can just run backwards and take a picture of it. Not this time.
Oh.
It just rammed my face and I was dead. I was like, okay, yeah, fine.
and this I don't know, can you call it this holiday season? I don't know if that's only replies to Christmas.
No, I mean,
well, I guess this Halloween, I guess there's always spooky games, but this game you're playing, and you can probably pronounce the name way better than I can.
Yeah, Phasmophobia.
Can you say it again?
Phasmophobia.
Phasmophobia? Okay.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was I wouldn't call it the flavor of the month, but the flavor of this Halloween. Is that true? Like, because I saw a few people.
Oh yeah. It's surprisingly simple, but yet also has some depth, and it totally exploded on so many streams. And I can't explain why, but it's really addicting. I mean, I know all the maps now. I know all the ghosts, more or less. I know what to do. But you never get the same hunt twice. I think that's what's intriguing, because you still got to go in with all the gear and be like, okay, is it going to speak to me? Is it going to write in the book? Is it just going to hunt me? Who knows?
So is this your favorite so far scary game?
I mean, if we take terms of saying scary, then I think I would say, like, with the scare, without a scare factor, then it's probably one of my favorites, which has a tag as horror. But if we go for real scary game, I would say Outlast.
All right, this was the part with Minute. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to watch or listen to or watch all of it, it's of course all on the channel. You guys should definitely get it. Even on Spotify, you can go back and listen to them again if you want to do so. They're very long, I know, but there are pretty wonderful episodes, and I really, really enjoyed it. The next episode is gonna be with Equinox. Equinox is also a wonderful guy. I'm gonna say the same as I said with Minute. He's a really down to earth guy. He's just really a gamer like that. He's like a true gamer. Not that the other ones are not gamers. Don't get me wrong, but he's like a true gamer. I think that he's a guy that takes on a game and just understands it like from the beginning. It just seems like so. Like he's a great gamer. He's a great content creator. I think he's amazing. And I watch him a lot, because he do stream a lot, so I do get to watch him. I'm not a very active person in any chat, so it doesn't matter with chat or anything. I'm not so active. I just like to watch. I know it sounds a little creepy, but I just like to watch. But yeah, I don't need to interact with the streamer, to be honest. Really, even if it's a big one or small one, I don't really need to. And you know, some people do want that. I kind of want that as myself when I'm streaming. I want people to interact, but I understand because I'm not that kind of person either, where I interact so much with the stream. But more, I like to watch to do that. But here is the episode part of the looking back part here with Equinox. I hope you guys enjoyed. So yeah, here is Equinox.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Good morning.
Sorry, I was just watching a video on my phone.
Oh, okay. What time is it to you?
12:30, going on 1 a.m.
Oh, you sure not gonna be too late?
I mean, I switched to a new sleep schedule a couple days ago to try to go to bed around this time.
Oh.
But I mean, I'm not super used to it yet. So I mean, I'm used to staying up till like 7 a.m. So I mean, I'm not too bad. I'm okay.
So how's the whole jump? I can't say jump. It's too early. Job hunting going. That's what. Oh, wow.
Not too good, but I mean, I'm still doing okay as a streamer, and I'm working for my dad a little bit on the side, so making a little bit of money from doing some stuff with his business, even though it's not really like a job. It's more of just he's hiring me to do some organizing and cleaning.
Okay.
So I do that a couple times a week, and then I stream mostly.
Yeah.
Here and there, I jump on and throw in a couple applications.
Is there something required for the government or something like that for you to apply to a certain amount of jobs or something like that?
You mean unemployment?
Yeah, like...
No, unemployment is something that you can get only if, let's say, you were released from your job and there wasn't a really good reason for it. And then, like, let's say they didn't need you anymore because they had too many people or something.
Yeah.
And you'd work there for a while, so you could apply for unemployment so you can find a job. But I physically quit my job because they wanted me to work when my mom was really sick during Corona. So I had no choice. I could go back to the same job if I want.
Okay.
But from what I've been hearing from people that I worked with on Facebook, they're getting worked to death.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, what was it a job?
Amazon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess they're busy since like maybe everybody's like ordering things now.
They're considered essentials, so they have to work no matter
Amazon?
what. Yeah.
What? Really? Why? Why would they?
Because majority of everybody's orders in America come from Amazon online. So you'd think that other carriers like FedEx and UPS and US Postal and stuff have a lot of orders, but honestly, Amazon probably has 5 times more than all those companies.
Wow.
Plus, there's a ridiculous amount of Amazon warehouses open, so there's always lots of workflow.
So when you say essentials, you mean well, already I think about Amazon. I think, hey, that's where my new gaming computer is coming from. I don't feel like that's an essential, right? So, is it?
Well, Amazon also ships other things. Like you can order toilet paper from Amazon.
Oh.
You can order food. You can order anything, really. Like.
Is that why it's considered essentials or something? I was thinking about drugs or yeah.
They do. They also do online shipments of people who buy their medications and stuff too.
Yeah, that's what
almost anything you can think of gets shipped through Amazon.
Oh,
Even
really?
big stuff. But the thing is, the big stuff goes through different warehouses do different jobs. So obviously, if you're just somebody who drives through the warehouse with a van picking up orders to drop off at houses, you're not going to fill your van with like 20 refrigerators or something, you know?
No.
So anything that can go down a small conveyor belt basically and be lifted up by one person, it can go through the Amazon that I worked at.
Okay.
The maximum was around 50 to 60 pounds.
Okay, so smaller, I guess, department or whatever you call it, yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly a distribution, basically in a, what would you call it? It's like a delivery warehouse where everything got to us at the very end, and then our job was to get it ready and shipped off to the customer. But everything went. The other warehouses that are bigger ones, which are called fulfillment centers, those will have thousands of workers, and their jobs are to organize and pick all of the items that were ordered and then have it shipped off to like my warehouse. But the thing is before it gets to my warehouse, it's already in a box and it's already inside or already has the customer shipping label on it. Our job is to make sure it gets scanned properly, that the item inside the box is actually good, if we can tell or if we can't tell, and that the item gets delivered to the customer. And that's like on time too. But anyways, how's things with you?
It's good. It's good. I'm just listening in because I had no idea. I thought like Amazon was just, a company that didn't, ship anything else than, non-essential products at least, Well,
Amazon also owns Whole Foods, which is a grocery store. So they can ship all that stuff as well.
Oh. So basically,
I mean, you're probably not gonna order a gallon of milk or a liter of milk or whatever from from Amazon. Like that would be gross.
There's probably people that do that, right? Like,
I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible.
Oh.
I've never went on Amazon and looked to see if I can order milk. I know you can order adult products if you want it. Plenty of those went through my warehouse.
Oh.
When you pick up a box, like, why the hell is this thing vibrating? And then you go and you check the customer's order, and you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, you can see what people. Yeah, first you can see what is in it, right? Like,
I mean, only those who were in the role that I was in, or manager, could look it up. The other employees that were below me were just there to do their job, basically, and their job had nothing to do with finding out what was in the box or anything. It was just getting it ready for the customer. My job was to supervise, basically, and then fix the shit if it was busted or whatever. Everybody else's job was pull it off, put it on the conveyor belt, and then someone else's job is to pull it off the conveyor belt and put it on a rack. And someone else's job is to scan those items into bags. And it stays like that all night long. You do your job for 8 hours nonstop. The same thing. Nothing changes.
Wow. See, that's not something I could do. When I was educating myself as a teacher, I was at one school where the kids were, handpicked because it was a private school, so they could just, handpick whatever kids they want. Public school, that I'm in now, you have to take whatever kid is, I would say, available, because every kid has to have an education, right? But in that school, they handpicked them, so they took, of course, the best kids that were, the ones that were most behaved and stuff like that, and probably did the least trouble. Which also meant that, every single day I could predict what these kids were gonna do. The boys were gonna play with Legos, and the girls were gonna play with dolls, and that was just every single day. And I was just, I can't have a day where I know what's gonna happen every single day. Like I don't. It's not that I want them to be misbehave or anything like the children, but at least the work I am now, I can. You know, I can't predict like what's the day is gonna look like. You know, it's
Well,
more.
there's always change ups in the fact that you'd get there every day. Those who were in management would fill out a board, like a dry erase board. Your name would be on there somewhere, and you had to basically put your magnet or whatever, or your name tag in the spot, letting them know, hey, I'm here.
All right, here was the part or the episode with, or part of the episode with Equinox. And I hope you guys enjoyed that part. The last person is Rex. And if you don't know who Rex is, he's one of my moderators. For a long time, he's been like with me for four years, I think. For 3.5 to 4 years, he's been around helping with the Discord, helping inviting people to the club and stuff like that. And you know, he streams himself. I support him. He supports me. It's just someone I would love to meet as well. I would love to meet him as well. So we talk about going to America and stuff like that. So maybe one day if he moves there, I can go visit him. That would be awesome. It's always great to visit people, when you are going places and you get to know one. But that was the last episode of the year. I'll end with an outro and kind of thank you guys for that. But before that, you can listen into the Rex part of the Looking Back episode. So here is Rec. All right, let's get going. Let's start.
Go on.
Yay. So, what do you have for lunch?
I had some French fries and fried chicken.
Sounds more like a dinner thing, though. No?
I like it lunch and dinner. Either way, it's my favorite. So
You might as well get the favorite, right? And
yeah.
So it's been a while since we have spoken to each other. Not only, not because I haven't streamed a lot, but just in general. Or no? Yes? Hello? You there?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's been a while. I've been basically playing Warframe and Destiny with some friends.
So you haven't missed the stream that much then? Or no?
Oh, I miss the streams all the time. I'm usually there, though, lurking.
Yeah, but I don't, not in the way of you, when you miss them, like, that don't get them. Does that make any sense? No, but like, I mean, miss them like as you want them to have them.
To be more regular? Yes,
Yeah.
I want them to be more regular again.
It's probably not gonna happen though, but
Yeah.
unfortunately. But yeah. So you playing Warframe right now?
No, I'm actually playing Genshin.
Oh, okay. Are you getting into that game?
Yeah, I'm really into this game. I'm a bit behind because, I was without a PC for a month, so I'm a little bit behind all my friends, but slowly getting there.
Yeah. So your computer, you said something about your computer dying, so.
Yeah, a month ago, there was some work going on in my building. They're changing some stuff, some quality of life changes to the building, but they touched some wires they shouldn't, and basically they fried my power supply.
Oh.
So I had to send it to repairs, basically.
Wow. And you we talked about this because you were actually supposed to be the first person on the podcast. I asked you as the first one. Sorry, Em, but yeah, you were supposed to be the first one, and we of course what's it called? Delayed it because of don't have a computer to.
Yeah, it was an unfortunate event, but luckily I got it last Tuesday, and it's good to be back.
I don't know if we talked about this in the private messages about addiction. Did we talk about that? Did we talk about not having a computer and not knowing what to do? Did we talk about that, or was this something I?
No, but I mentioned like since PC is the only thing I have for gaming, is like that month was actually like a little bit boring because I didn't have anything to do. If I had a console, it would be easier, but since I don't own one right now, it was
Yeah,
like
and I don't think you would go out and buy a console just because that would be you wouldn't have that. At least I wouldn't do that,
yeah.
just because your PC was out. But I don't. I just thought about it, and I think there was I would have it the same way, Like I don't know what I was supposed to do
I
with my
basically
PC.
watched anime and YouTube basically all day. But it wasn't the same thing because I couldn't play with my group of friends and all that stuff.
Is it the same people you play? What's it called?
War.
Warframe with?
Yeah, it's the same people.
Is it the people you just know from gaming, or is it from?
Yeah, I know them from basically because of Destiny. Like I met some friends in Destiny, and she had like a group of friends, and basically she introduced me to them, and we've been friends and playing Destiny and Warframe ever since.
Oh,
which is amazing.
yeah. So you say her? Was it it's a girl you met?
Yeah, it was a girlfriend. Yeah,
Speaking of a girl, do you still have your girlfriend? Because they
I
haven't
do have
spoken
a
so long.
girlfriend.
I haven't asked.
Do have a girlfriend. She's amazing.
And people might be also wondering why I ask about, like, of course, since we don't see each other all the time, I don't know, but you guys don't know either. Rex's girlfriend is it's probably easier if you explain it. I think it's easier for you to explain it than I do, probably. It's like
It's basically because of an inside joke from one of my exes. We had this inside joke where I would joke about my girlfriend was so amazing that Wahoo would get a little bit jealous and he would try to steal my girlfriend, but
oh
it was just an inside joke.
oh you took it that way. Okay, that was not. I wanted to explain the since you it's not a. See, I had to find the right word because what I wanted to say, it's a different relationship, and that sounds kind of like it's a weird relationship, which is not. It's just that you guys are not, usually.
Oh, it's long
You,
relationship. Yeah.
yeah, you long distance relationship, right? But I wanted
Yeah.
that's not unheard of these days, so especially now that there's internet and stuff like that. It's not anything uncommon about it. It's just that's what the angle I was taking on it, and it can just be, even though I don't have a girlfriend myself, I assume that it's different, or I don't know if
Oh
you say
yeah,
harder,
it's
but
different because you don't have that physical contact, and like with the pandemic going on, it's also hard to visit other countries. But um, I mean, I don't mind long distance relationship because one good thing about long distance relationship is um, you basically can get that intimate connection or that deep connection with someone, and even like that deeper connection is always gonna be like above anything else. So you can like conquer all the obstacles if you can connect that deep with that person. So it's like because sometimes like you like a girl just because of how she looks, for example, like physical attraction, and instead long distance relationship, you basically know the person like the inside person instead of the outside person. So that's like a big plus, in my opinion, at least.
yeah. There has to be some some kind of physical attraction as well in some ways, right? Again, it can be very individual how it is, but my point is that if you have a long distance relationship, you definitely have to like the person for the I was about to say the outsides, but the insides. That's what I mean. Like you have to talk to this person because that's
Yeah, you really get to know the person when you're like in a long distance relationship because you're not seeing the person. You'll eventually see it when like you share pictures or you do video chat. But if you basically you establish a connection way before that, and basically start liking the person for her and not for her physical appearance.
Yeah, and I don't know. I maybe it's just me, but if we should focus on the on the attraction part, some people are like, oh, you have to like the person for what the person is inside, and I think that's cool and stuff. But I think it's for some reason like it's all. I think it's also okay if you like a person for the outside, like. I know it shouldn't only be that, but in some ways, if that's what you like about the person, that's what you like about the person, If that's
Oh yeah,
like
no, like physical attraction is nice, but I don't know. I like knowing the person that well.
yeah.
Like looks for me, it's like secondary trait. I basically focus more on like knowing how the person is.
Like it was just it's always feel like it's kind of condemned when people say, "Oh, well, I like her because she's very pretty," or "He is very pretty," or wherever your attraction is. And I don't think that it matters for what attracts you to the person. But I guess it's the same thing with people, that's just in it for the money. All right, here you go. That was a look back of all the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it very much. Thank you so much for all the support you've given me to the Hello Guy podcast. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys very much for all the time you've spent listening, supporting, liking, commenting, all those things. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys so much. I love doing these episodes, not only because of the people that is on, but also that I can bring you guys some content you guys can listen in. And it's I don't think I can express my gratitude better than that. I think that's really all I'm just gonna say thank you. Thank you so much. That's really it. And yes, this was the last episode of the 2020 season 1. Actually, we're gonna go into season 2 because that's very fitting. That's more because of the Anchor that I use, the platform. You can put seasons in, and I'm gonna do a season like that, or we can call it a year, but let's call it a season to do so. So yes, that was what I wanted to say. This is the outro. I normally don't do an outro, but this time I wanted to because I want to thank you so much for this year, even though it's been a crummy year in that it's been a great year for our podcast, and I am expecting that 2021 is going to be even better with that. So thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you all in 2021. Bye.